Hello, my name is Allison Anderson. I'm an instructor here at Yukon University, and I've got a math problem here for you today. It says a line has failed and 82.5 meters of 200 millimeter pipe must be replaced. How many 1.5 meter sections of pipe will be needed? Okay, so I'm going to sketch this out so I can figure out what they're asking me here. A line has failed, 82.5 meters of 200 millimeter pipe must be replaced, and we've got 1.5 meter sections. Okay, I'm going to draw it out, not to scale. I got a length of pipe, 82.5 meters. Now they tell us that it's 200 millimeter pipe, so I can put that on here too. That's the diameter. And it's failed, and we have to replace it. And we're going to replace it with 1.5 meter sections of pipe. And the overall question is, how many of those sections of pipe do we need? So it turns out the diameter of the pipe doesn't matter in this question. Basically, I'm thinking about splitting up this broken section of pipe into 1.5 meter sections. And so on. And how many of these sections do I have? So the diameter doesn't impact this question. And sometimes you'll see questions like this where they give you information that you don't actually need. So go slow, read the question, figure out what they're actually asking you. So my whole length is 82.5 meters, and I'm going to be dividing it up into these sections of 1.5 meters. So if I say it that way, it kind of gives me a hint of how I'm going to solve this. I've got 82.5 meters of pipe. I'm dividing it up into 1.5 meter sections. So that's how we're going to solve it. 82.5 meters divided into 1.5 meter sections. So if I do that on my calculator, 82.5 divided by 1.5, and I get a nice round answer, 55. I've got meters on the top and meters on the bottom, so they cancel, which is great, which is another sign that I'm doing this right, because the question is just asking how many sections of pipe, so I don't actually need a unit here, it's just 55 sections of pipe. Now, if this question didn't come out to a nice round number on a multiple choice exam, or when you're calculating this in your workplace, you can't buy, for example, 54.6 sections of pipe. So if this had been the answer that you got, how many sections of pipe would you have to buy? Well, you'd have to round that up and buy 55 sections, and then you would cut one. So don't let that confuse you. In this question, we ended up with a nice round number, so that's my final answer, 55 sections of pipe.